Good morning. My name is Keira Grant. I am one of the admissions advisors here at the Buffalo EOC. And today we'll be interviewing Frank Williams. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'll let him introduce yourself. So Frank, if you would like to start, and we'll jump right into it.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and I'm invited. Thank you for inviting me to the midday break as well. My name is Frank Williams, as Keira Grant said, and I am the Director of Student Support Services at the Buffalo EOC. In that role, I supervise the admissions office, career service office, and also here to assist students as they may need assistance throughout any aspect of their time with us at the EOC.
Okay, awesome, Frank. So we just have a couple of questions for you. So the first question that I have for you today is, why should a student enroll into the Buffalo EOC?
Good question. I think for a few reasons, but the main reason is that it offers students an opportunity to have a second chance at a career or even a job in that regard. So it offers an opportunity to come and kind of reinvent themselves with regards to earning a certificate in one of our allied health programs, or if they have not received their HSC, which was formerly known as their GED, they can come and earn that. And I think it gives them another chance to really capture a career that they can enjoy. Also gives them an opportunity to have another success story to add to their resume.
Awesome, thank you. So the next question I want to ask is, how does your office support students at EOC? And that office we're talking about specifically is Student Support Services.
Yes. Well, we support students in a sense that many times students are looking for an advocate. I'm happy to say that in EOC, you have an advocate from your first step working with admissions, with our faculty, as well as the staff. So it's not that I'm the only advocate, but I serve as an additional advocate for the students that are coming to the Buffalo EOC. So I serve them in the capacity of being able to be a support mechanism with services. So if a student needs counseling services, I can point them in the direction of our counseling and advising center, and they then also has services that they utilize to help students. I also help students with regards to if they have an IEP or they need some additional time for instruction. So I help them to go through that process with the faculty and getting that paperwork together and making sure they can have the extra time for that. And also just making sure that students are understanding of the expectations that we have for them as they're at the Buffalo EOC. Expectations, in regards to academically as well as behavioral. And for my experience, I haven't had any issues with students not following the student codes of conduct, but I am the person that also makes sure that students follow the student codes of conduct in class and outside of class.
Awesome, thank you. So next, how does your office support students while they're looking for employment?
Yes, and as I mentioned, I supervise the career services area, and in that area, I'm very much hands-on, and so we support students even better moving into our first and second quarter this year, because we're career services have now been added to the curriculum for the allied health students, and we're expanding that to all of our students. And what that means for how we can support students with their career search and job search is that now for the first quarter, 7.5 week process, we actually have a designated time in their academic schedule where career service will be putting forth either presenters or workshops on creating your resume and cover letter, other workshops on job strategies and job search strategies and tips for your interview, even doing mock interviews. And we'll also be having guest speakers come in so that we can hear from other professionals with regards to career services and employment throughout Western New York.
Awesome, thank you so much for that. So the next question is, once students complete a program or after they graduate, what kind of services are still available, if any, to those students?
Good question. Once a EOC student, always an EOC student in that regard. So our alumni coordinator also keeps track of those students, reaches out to them, invites them back for various programs, but also making sure that if they do need to have their resume brushed up, they can come back for those services to have their resume reviewed. If they're looking for employment and they just don't know where to look or how to access certain websites, we're there to assist them with that as well. And that's in career services, or they can go to the Attain Lab, which is another resource for them. So after a student graduates, it's not that you're graduated, you're completed, we cut you off. No, you still have access to the computer labs, you have access to help with your job search. And at times, some students even come back for a second certification or just kind of brushing up on some of the skills they have. So we still like to let students know that we're still here for them even after they complete their initial program.
Awesome. Frank, thank you so much. You've really given us some really good information. And just lastly, how can students get in contact with you or student support services if they need that? Where should they go? Who should they call? How should they get in contact with them?
Yes. So if you need to get in touch with me, I am definitely available via email because everything or most of everything is remote now. So if you contact me via email, you can, they're very responsive in regards to getting back to you. And my email address is fsw@buffalo.edu. And if you need to contact Terry Patterson, she's our senior staff assistant in career services. She can be reached via email as well. And her email is tap1@buffalo.edu. And email is going to be the best way to reach both of us as we are working remotely some days and we're in-house some days, in which no matter if we're in-house or remote, our emails will always be accessible to us. We'll be reaching out to students to make sure they can get the assistance they need. And that assistance can come by a virtual meeting with Zoom, or we're definitely open to having a conversation on the telephone, whichever a student is more comfortable with.
Awesome, Frank. Thank you so much. Once again, everybody, this is Frank Williams. He is our Director of Student Support Services. He can be reached at fsw@buffalo.edu. Also on this call, we have Ciara Johnson. She is our Supervisor of Enrollment Service Management. Just wanted to say, or see if Ciara wanted to stop in to see if anyone had questions about enrollment or just to kind of say hi to you guys.
Good afternoon. Yes, thank you, Keira. I am Ciara Johnson, Supervisor, Enrollment Management. I thank you for joining us this afternoon as we speak with Mr. Frank Williams. Just wanted to let you know that we are here, our admissions staff, for admissions mid-break every Wednesday from 12 to 12:30. We do post the information on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter page as well on what we'll be talking about the following weeks coming. We do want to let you know that it's not where you start, it's where you finish, and the Buffalo EOC is waiting for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ciara. Well, everybody, this wraps up our midweek break for today. We thank you so much for tuning in. Please contact us. We are available via social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Our website is www.buffalo.edu/EOC. The Buffalo EOC is waiting for you. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you all.